Hi, hello, and welcome everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel AKS. So today we are going to talk about the different sector in the business that can give you some ideas. And I already told you that this is a very brand new channel that you can see. Uh, we are not having that much of subscriber yet. So at the beginning of the video, I would just want to request you people that if it is possible from your end, and if you really like the video, if you think that is this video is very much informative to you people, so please do subscribe to my channel and press the bell button next to it so you won't miss a single video. This is not kind of entertainment video. I do understand people sometimes they like to get some entertainment sort of videos, like some comedies, funs and all this thing, but at the same time the main reason for me to building up this YouTube channel for people to understand that there are a lot of opportunities around them so that they can motivate themselves and they can start their new career. Because due to COVID-19 or coronavirus, whatever you said, due to this reason there are lots of ups and downs in the market. It's not only that employees are affected, there are employers as well. So the both party, employers and employees, both has been affected due to this COVID-19 or coronavirus. Well, so I don't take much of your time, so let's start. Okay, so on my screen you can see right now that what actually we are into. So as I told you, I just want to give you some brief about our service that we are providing to our clients, or you can say our honorable clients, B2B or B2C, business to business or business to consumers. So what actually you can service them, or other way you can say, like if you are having a business thought, how you can expand it. If let's say you are just having a small shelter or maybe a small shop house or a small office room, how you can convert into a multi-service sector that everyone will be coming to you. It's like a rich person, a businessman also need to come to you. At the same time, a general person, like normal people, they also can be benefited by your service. At the same time, students as well, they can come to you to get your service. So let's jump into the matter. So what are the services that you can really offer to your target audience so that they will be able to uh, have in touch with you, and day by day, slowly you can expand your business. So let's just I believe you people can see my screen well. So the services over there, actually we are offering to our target audience: export import, wholesale electronics, retail electronics, garments, garments for wholesale and retail both, graphics design, A to Z printing, magazine publication, business visa, student visa, long-term visa, PR visa, digital marketing, food catering, and supermarket. There are few more, but I just want to make a brief so that, because I need to go individual to each of the service that we are offering to our vast client area. How? So we are not only having our corporate clients, we are having as well as B2C clients as well. So let's go into the individual sector to know more about it. Thank you for being with me, and I hope the information will be able to give you a very good view, and at the same time I wish you people will be getting some information, and please don't forget to ask me if you have any question at the comment section below to clarify it. So from our end, me and my team, we wish all of you people, whoever needs more information, we wish that we'll be there with you. But even though we cannot be there with you physically, but yes, we will be serving you as a valuable subscriber. All right, so let's go to the point. Okay, so this is the first point. We are going to talk about export import. Okay, so export import, how it can help you. Okay, so I'm just going to go for individual sector will be more, and you can say you will be getting each subject maybe 1, 2, 3 videos or maybe even more to know about it, because every sector that I'm going to talk about today, it's not just like I can just finish it within 2 minutes to 5 minutes and you'll be able to understand everything. It's impossible. So what I'm planning to do, or what we have planned, like we will be going through one by one, and there will be individual videos, and some videos will be like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. So again, I'm asking you people, if you really think that this video is going to be helpful for you guys, please do subscribe my channel. So I believe it will be giving you a better opportunity to think further, or you will be able to think more widely to take your own decision. So I'm just going to go for a brief to let you know what product actually we are doing, or I mean what sector we are into, and how we are getting benefit, and at the same time we are giving benefit to our target audience. All right, so import export, so 30% cost saving. So obviously if you are going to purchase something by yourself, so it will be a cost saving, less dependency. I think I have written very clearly so that you people will be understand it very well. So less dependency to your wholesaler in your country or in your at your hometown. More variety. So every country, every wholesaler, they are having a certain pattern, like older supplier or young supplier. So you don't need to be into their variety. You can have your own variety, and that will be definitely a lot of varieties, uncommon items. Sometimes people used to find out a new one, new product, new item, new accessories, new style, so that you can do by yourself. Well, wholesale electronics. So as per the market report, it says you'll be able to get more than 300% choice, more than what actually you are getting right now. So the choice will be more. That's what I told you in my previous slide. Then you will be having a experimental uh, collection. Like, maybe you think that this product is very costly, but you don't get it from your local supplier. But if you really want to try it out, maybe you just get few pieces to try it out, and if it is working well, you are selling well, you can jump into a bulk quantity on your next order. You are your boss. So whenever you need the goods, it's not depending on the market, like like now this coronavirus or covid-19 is going on. So maybe the suppliers, they are saying, hey, no, I can't give you more quantity, or maybe this and that. So you will be able to get your own stock with you. Like whenever there is a market crisis or something like that, you can have your own stock, so you can control it. So you are going to be your boss. Retail electronics, so it's the same thing actually. Since you are a wholesaler, you will be getting support from your wholesale team. 40 to 60% cost saving, yes, it is, as per my experience, and more choice, obviously. Next is the retail garments. So retail garment is always a high profitable business, so that's why you can see a lot of garment shops around your city or around your town. And the best part is there is no expiry date. It's applicable for the electronics gadget as well, but yes, electronics gadgets sometimes may get problem with the battery life and all this thing, but for clothing there is no issue. And import and sell best margin, that means the profit or margin is very high. Graphics design. So the graphics design, if you are talking about, like, if you have knowledge in graphics design, or maybe you are able to do some short-time course, you will be able to do graphics design. That particular subject will give you a lot of freedom, and you will be able to get a very control on the market. So there is a high demand on for this graphics design. But yes, it's a technical, or it's a skill, so you need to have it. So you can choose your future by having a knowledge on graphics design. Believe me, it's not that hard. The only thing, you need to have that passion. Printing A to Z. So what does it mean by printing A to Z? Printing A to Z stands for you can print anything you want. So you need to have a connection with a local printing hub, printing house, so that whatever place the people need, like flyers, banner, posters, name card, whatever they name it, you have it. You can simply go to your place and place in the order, and you can simply carry and give the delivery. Ultimately, you are doing a delivery guy job without having a maybe a 100 or 50, 100,000 or whatever, like currency, machine equipments and all under your premises. So you can just simply go and get it outsourced from somewhere. And but yes, you have to do the design. So you are the designer, and at the same time you can just get it, carry and deliver to your customer. Publication. Publication is another very challenging thing, but to be honest, I think we need to talk a lot about it, uh, because today's market there are so many pros and cons, because everything is internet based. So maybe people are not really into a magazine and all this thing, but still there is a hope, and that's what I believe. So I need to explain to you this publication chapter later on. I have my practical experience on it, and I'll share with you the pros and cons. But to be honest, this publication industry is a damn good industry. All right. Okay. So next is business visa. What is business visa? Business visa is basically, it's a corporate sector service that you need to approach to the business owner. So if they have a plan to start up a new business in another country, so you can help them with the business visa. So that's what actually we used to do in foreign countries, like, if you need to do some processing of the visa and all this thing. So there are certain rules and regulation. But if it's, I mean, if you are having the knowledge in immigration, migration, technology, or I mean the system, so you can be one of them to do the job for them. I mean, apply for them the visa and complete all the documentations, everything. So you will be earning well if, let's say, you can do that properly. Yeah. So no doubt it's a good point, but this is again a skill. So you need to have that skill to approach and explain the people, like how they can do their setup or how they can start their business. So that's like sometimes some countries they are having their main office, head office, but at the same time they want, like, to expand their business to maybe other part of the Asia, or maybe they want to go to European nation, or maybe they want to go to American nations and all. So what they need, the core thing is the information and the process. So you need to understand the how the system work, and if you are confirm and if you have that much of knowledge about it, you can work on it. You can tie up with anyone about this visa processing. So they will be helping you. You then help the business owners. That's it. Well, so business visa, this is a corporate sector you have to approach to for B2B clients. Now we are going to talk about student visa. So the student visa is basically, I believe I no need to explain much about it, but this is kind of a student counseling service. So if you really think that you are qualified and you have a setup like a small office space, and you have a good connection with any colleges overseas, or maybe I will suggest you like to be play safe. You have too many options, but you can work with some reputed, I mean, in your country, in your location, like some reputed education consultancies, and even you can do some placement in your country as well. So it is not only to student visa means like you have to ask the students, or the students need to go overseas for study, even though if you are talking about any country, so there are like different part of the like east, west, north, south. So there will be definitely like certain part of your country, there will be some good colleges, universities. So people may be having a high demand to go and study there. So you can do that as well. So student visa basically is a student counseling service. That's what I mean. So this is one of our service, and at the same time, I would recommend you to go on with this subject. I mean this sector. So this earnings not really bad. Even you can get some small amount of commission from the student, as well as you will be getting a good commission from the college universities as well. So let's talk about the next, that is a long-term visa. So this is a long-term visa, but I don't think this is going to be much applicable to you people directly. Like if you are maybe like until and unless you are in a foreign country, and you are aware about uh, proper rules and regulation of that particular country, then only you will be able to give the consultation about like long-term visa. So this is kind of you know um, kind of immigration migration specialist service. Until and unless you are having a good knowledge on it, I would suggest not to. But yes, you can work as a uh, franchises, or maybe you can say like under someone or under some company you can work for. Okay, so let's go for PR visa. So PR is actually the full form is permanent residentship. So for any kind of Western countries, even Asian countries, also a lot of like option like green card, PR visa, long-term visa, dependent visa. So these all are the terms of the immigration and migration subjects. So PR visa is one of like you can say kind of green card. So you can stay in the country for a long time, maybe about 5 years or 10 years. Uh, but most of the time the PR visa will be granted. It's like until and unless you really want to revoke it, or maybe you want to cancel it, or you want to renounce it. That's a different thing. That's your problem. I mean, the person who is who is not interested to stay back in that country, maybe wants to return back to his motherland. So that's a different thing. But normally the PR visa will be granted for long term or lifelong, you can say. So again, this is a little bit tricky, like you need to have a lot of knowledge on that. So this is what I'm actually saying, like we are in this sector, we are providing this service to um, our wide range of customers or clients, you can say. So that's the reason like I'm trying to highlight it to you people, so that you will be getting the information. Maybe it's not going to be PR visa for your case, it will be something related to that side of consultancy service, that type of. So that might be helpful for you to elaborate and think about or think over to present or represent in front of your customers or clients. Well, now this is a very challenging and interesting sector, that is digital marketing. Well, So digital marketing, it's not a small thing that I can just explain to you in my 5-10 minutes or 15 minutes video, and you will be able to understand each and every point of it. It's not that easy. Even digital marketing to understand, it's not that easy. Like, I'm into this field for very long time, and at our time we not used to get like YouTube videos and all this thing to understand. Now you people are very lucky, so you people can simply understand what is called digital marketing and all this thing. So in short, I just want to tell you, like, if you are a digital marketing specialist and you have that much of guts in you, that much of knowledge in you, and you are a technical guy, that you understand a computer very well, you understand internet very well, and yes, on top of everything, you understand what is digital marketing. Mind my word, whoever, your friend circle or anyone who has completed MBA or even had done that kind of education, and at the same time the practical field, if you have the knowledge, but maybe you are simple graduate or something like that, you can have a better life with a better pay. And this is something sounds silly, but true. It's true. A digital marketing professional guy can earn or can beat any amount, any amount. Even MBA holders will be surprised to know that. So in short, digital marketing is a huge market where you can say anything about it. Like, uh, even if you, let's say, um, um, you want to do any sort of like promotional thing, or maybe a brand launch, a brand launching, or any sort of like activity, online activities, anything. So all this thing will be under this platform called digital marketing. So if you are really having that much of knowledge on digital marketing, yes, you are the champ. Digital marketing, this is like social media marketing, search engine optimizations, and all this thing. This is complete a bundle pack. So it's not like and you are expert on one particular sector and you feel that yes, I am the rock and I can understand digital marketing. It's absolutely wrong. So the digital marketing means you have to understand the different sector, and believe me, it's not possible to run by one person. So if, let's say, you are very motivated guy, you should have a person who is really keen about digital marketing and educated on digital marketing, or you can say on social media marketing, or you can say search engine optimization, Google analysis, or anything. So web designing and all. So all together, let's make a cocktail, and have it. So that will be a brilliant test. So yes, definitely, as I told you, I'm just touching every point a little bit and just going to the next one. So I'm going to come back to you people again and uh, discuss about each and every point again, one by one. And some points, maybe it's not going to be finished by one video, so I'll make a serial 1, 2, 3, something like that. Yeah. And once again, if let's say you think that you have some question, so feel free to contact me. And if you need my WhatsApp number or something like that, yes, you can contact me anytime. I will be very much happy to assist you. Yep. All right. Another thing is the foods and catering. Like, this is what I find out during this COVID-19. So this foods and catering is really interested. Very interesting subject. I'm sorry. So it's really interesting subject that people will never have less demand on that. So that is the reason I started being into it with one of my friend, obviously, because this is a very good business sector, but it's not that easy if you are not having a knack, if you are not having a proper knowledge. I mean, this is a common factor, like, you should love your job and you should have interest on it. So that's the same thing actually, but to be honest, foods and catering is a very much profitable business if you can do well. I mean, if you can do, if you think that you are not that much you are not having that much of interest on foods and catering, because there are a lot of effort you need to spend a lot of time, or you need to have proper manpower, right? So if you are not having that much, then better don't. But please believe my word, these foods and catering, how big your catering, I mean restaurant, food restaurant or catering restaurant, whatever you are having, how big is that? Or even though it is a small uh, kind of a mobile van sort of thing, like, you're just simply selling roadside, it doesn't matter. The main matter is the taste of the food, and if it is, you can simply think of 4 to 500% profit. But yes, once you are having an like establishment, you have to pay rent of your premises and manpower, so altogether no doubt it will be costly, but again the profit margin is very high. And finally, supermarket or mini mart. So the supermarket and mini mart, like, during this COVID-19, we all, rushed to the supermarket to get some fresh or maybe frozen vegetables, or fish, chicken, or maybe, the groceries, like any kind of spices or oil, cooking oil, or maybe whatever, like. So all these things are very much essential product. So how bad is the economy or how good is the economy? If bad, then people will be rushing to the shop to store something for their future, maybe for next few days or something. That's what happened for this COVID-19. And if the everything is very, very good, people will love to eat, make party, function, this and that, and your business will be rocking. So this supermarket or mini mart is another hot cake, you can say, for the business sector. You can think about it, how and why. I mean, why, you can do this business, but how you can start up, and how small, or maybe, what will be the investment amount, how much money you need to start off, and this and that. So that we'll talk about on my next video. So before we are going to go for next video, I just want to request you people, please subscribe my channel, because one single video if you miss, you might lose some valuable information that might help you to grow further. So please like, subscribe, and press the bell button, so that you will be not missing any single video of mine. My videos is not like entertainment sort of videos. This is more about economy. This is more about business. It's more about your future, how you can build up your future, which way you can build up your future. Don't just depends on job 8 to 5. Do something by your own. Be your own boss. That's all. Thank you. Good day.